everybody. Thank you for joining us for the Ski Summit Real Estate Show. Today is October 5th. So we're going to hit some local mountain news. I'm going to share a tip or two with you about real estate, and I'm going to take you behind the curtains of the Summit MLS. I'm your host, Matt Dayton, Cornerstone Real Estate. I'm here with Benji. Benji does. Hey, Benji, how's it going?
Not bad. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's another beautiful day in the mountains, and we still got some beautiful fall colors, so I can't complain.
Very cool.
So, yeah. But everybody don't hesitate to chime in if you have any questions while you're on the show. But we're going to roll right in. So what's up?
All right. Let's do the question of the day. What are the key things that need to be done to prepare a house for winter? This almost sounds like a real estate tip, but what is that?
I know it kind of is a bit of a quasi mix here. But it's pretty important actually right now. And I got like my honey-do list is just piling up for the winter prep stuff. So, you start out like by now you should have probably already blown out your sprinkler system. So that's key. So
what does that mean?
Yeah, right. You just got a hose and you're just down there.
Just making sure that there's no water in the lines that can crack the pipes.
Yeah, you need somebody to come by with a big compressor, like a big commercial gas compressor. And they just hook it up to your system and they blow your lines out, and so your heads don't freeze and your pipes don't freeze. So that's number one.
Okay.
Number two, I learned this one the hard way this last year. Make sure that there's good clearance around your gas line where the gas goes into your house.
Okay.
If you got to build a little roof shed over that thing on the side of the house, make sure there's just good clearance. You're not going to have a bunch of ice dripping off your roof right there. What happened to me is the way the ice was dripping off the roof filled up around the regulator where the gas comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little breather hole there. So my house started smelling like natural gas inside.
Not good. Yeah.
So I was, out there at 1 a.m. with the guy from XL Energy who didn't like me very much at the moment. Should be nice out from around my regulator. Mm-hmm. So don't do that. And you can't use the flamethrower, for weird reasons to melt it.
Oh, you're going to burn your house down.
I don't know why. Something about flamethrowers and gas lines. So anyway.
You only learned that one time.
Yeah, you get one shot on that.
Fool me once.
That's a big one, making sure you got a snowblower, making sure you start that thing up while it's warm, get your fuel changed out on those. And then heat tape. Heat tape's another big one. So making sure that your heat tape is working and that's ready to go for the winter. So those would be the main ones.
All right.
Yeah.
I got to ask what heat tape is. Sorry.
So about the first 1.5 feet up on the edge of your drip edge on your roof.
Okay.
It's just electric tape that heats up. When it gets cold, it has a little temperature sensor.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And it just heats the drip edge of your roof because that part of your roof tends to get what's called ice dams. So it freezes and thaws right there, and it can work underneath your shingles and start causing damage to your roof and melt inside. So heat tape is pretty key up here.
All righty.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do local news really quickly. We'll switch gears.
Yes.
Let me switch over to this tab really quickly, and then I'll turn on this thing. So it looks like we're taking a peek inside of Kindred, a brand new $300 million residential and commercial project in Keystone.
Yes, this is big in Keystone. This piece of property in the hunky-dory lot has been sitting vacant for years and years, other than a parking lot, which was fine. It was a nice parking lot. But they've put up this gorgeous new project, the Kindred Resort, which is going to have 2 towers that are going to be residential and then one that's going to be hotel. So this one kind of is finally coming together. It's pretty exciting. We've been over there a little bit, just kind of watching it as it goes up. And the 2025 is kind of when they're going to deliver this. But these things, they started out as crazy. I was talking to Chevron Rashidi, the guy that's kind of the main guy behind this, or one of them. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that as a developer, they were going to do $1,000 a square foot is what he was talking about when they were first getting ready to go on this thing. And I was like, wow, that's bold. Well, now like honestly, we are like $1,000 a square foot is where they start, and then they go up to like over $2,000 a square foot. So it is blown that out of the water, to say the least.
Yeah.
So, but right at the base of the gondola, they're going to be pretty cool. They've got about 62 of those under contract and 4 currently available on the market.
So it's condos, a hotel, public plaza, ski shop, and more. I wonder how they feel about the STR stuff.
Keystone actually is in a resort zone.
Oh, they're different. Okay.
So they're a little different. So they are on unincorporated. Well, they're not actually on unincorporated county, Summit County, anymore for long. They're going to turn into a home rule. They got their own. They're going to become their own municipality.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So yeah, so that's going to be interesting. But I do have to say, the general consensus and understanding is that Keystone is a resort town, and so it's not going to change. It's not going to. They're not. I cannot imagine that they're going to start putting all these short-term rental restrictions on Keystone. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
That'd be like saying you can't stay at Disneyland.
All righty. Well, now I've got the real estate tip for today, and not all developer contracts are the same. All right. Tell me what's going on with this one.
Yeah. So just kind of keeping in theme with Kindred, because that was a new build. So when you put a property under contract in Colorado, we have what's called a commission approved purchase contract to buy sell. These are very standard. They're put together by the real estate commission. As realtors, we're kind of filling in the blanks. There's some things we can have some liberty on. A lot of things are just yes and no. But the contractor, or excuse me, the developer's contract is going to be much more tailored toward the specific development. So you can't just take that and that real estate commission contract and just plug and play with it here. They have to create their own contracts. That said, every single one's going to have its own terms. It's going to have amounts of deposits. When is the earnest money due? There might be 10% down on a reservation, and another 10% down when you go to contract, and then there might be more money that's due when you go to framing or foundation. So there's a lot of things that you want to make sure that you read those really well and you understand those really well. When does that money become non-refundable? When are your back out dates? When are your selection dates? There's so many other nuances in a developer's contract that it's really good to have somebody in your corner to help you navigate through that.
Are there lots of developers in Summit County? I mean, they probably all come from Denver and stuff like that, right?
We've got a handful of like really good local ones that have done a number of projects up here that I have a lot of confidence on. And I'd say, most of them are all good, but then you get something like Uptown 240 that we've been talking about. And, you got something that just enough things went wrong and went south in that. But I would say most of these are, really solid, which poses another question. When are they using your money to build? Do they need your money to build, or are they just holding it? So it's good to know those things.
That's awesome. All righty. So we did the question of the day, local news, today's real estate tip. How is the market looking? Right now, you're saying cut the fluff. What do days on market really look like? Are they getting better or worse? What's it look like?
Yeah. So we have all of these. When you just look at the straight up statistics of days on market, you go into, our MLS software and you just kind of look at what those are. It's a little bit skewed because we have so many of these new construction projects that have been under contract for a long time. And these things are currently pending or under contract, but they might have gone under contract a year ago in a completely different market. So that's going to affect days on market, how long it took to go under contract. So I pulled out everything I could and just tried that's new development, anything that's not completed yet, things that are, say, like, for example, 4th Street Crossing or Kindred or Uptown, Appraise, Fishhawk. There's so many of these new developments that we have right now. So I pulled those out. We had only about 152 pending right now. Average days on market is 65. So we've definitely seen that come up. It's just taken a lot longer to get properties under contract. So our average list price is about $1.4 million of all those pending properties, and not knowing what they actually went under contract for. 97% on average is what we've been seeing things go under contract for. Maybe a little bit lower than that right now, but $789 a square foot. The max one, the highest priced one under contract right now was $7,999,000, and had about 41% of all those under contract were under $1 million. 29% were $1 million to $1.5 million. So a good chunk in that little sector, and then 16% over 2 million. So that's kind of just I like to use the pendings because it really gives a true idea of what's right now happening today. If you're looking at sold data, that was stuff a month or two ago that went under contract. So this kind of gives us an idea of what's moving right now.
Is it feeling like pre-pandemic type stuff yet, or is it still really awful because of interest and all this?
Yeah, the interest rates being up around 8% right now, it's definitely making it tougher for sellers. But our inventory is so low, it's still it's still a little bit more of a seller's market right now,
especially where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So
okay, well, we've gotten through all of those sections. Now we're on to the MLS check.
Chickadee check, the MLS.
Alrighty, so here we are today. We've got 5 new properties for you, and they are sorted from lowest to highest price. We're going to start with this one here in Keystone. This is 22864 US Highway 6. Oh, too many numbers. Let's look at the pictures.
AKA lift side condo at Keystone.
Lift side.
So, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
So right across from Mountain House base of the ski area. So there's kind of 2 bases of the ski area in Keystone. This one is Mountain House because it's a little bit the older base, but great trails, great runs from right there, easy access. As you can see, you walk across that bridge and you're there at the base. So,
yeah. Does this
And,
get really busy right here?
Oh no.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's a pretty easy access, but I like this one. It's it's a 1-bedroom, 893 square feet, so it's pretty good size. Built in 1989. It's a little bit older building, but they recently redid all the exteriors and stuff, kind of brought it up to a little bit more modern on the exterior. Interior on this one is pretty original, so they haven't done a lot of extra updates or anything. So you can look at it as a blank slate, your opportunity to make it what you want.
Yeah.
So that guy, HOA fees are running about $674 a month. That's going to include your cable TV, common area maintenance, common area taxes, internet, Wi-Fi, snow removal, trash pickup, water, and sewer. So, and utilities being about $200 a month. So, but a great location. You got views of the mountains there. That's what we're seeing for our fall colors right now, which is pretty awesome.
Really pretty.
Yeah, super pretty right now. Starting to change though. They're starting to fall a little bit.
All right, here's number 2, 820,000. This is another condominium. Ryan Gulch Road again. We like this area. I like these vaulted ceilings too.
Yeah, this is backs up to a lot of open space here. You got all these views right there. We were just hiking up around in all those trails out behind this one last weekend, and just really pretty. Tons of trails out there. But this one, I love the setting. It's just got great access, easy shot down into town. If you like to ski Copper, this is a good one because you can cruise down and just hop on I-70 and go up to Copper. So, yeah, nice.
I like the look of these. So this is like top floor, I guess.
Yeah, the top floor. You got tons of windows, tons of natural light, great views. Not a lot of these that are available that back up to that open space, so it's pretty special.
Yeah.
So it's built in 1983, so it's 861 square foot, 2-bedroom, $576 for your dues. include quite a bit, actually. You get your heat and your internet and your trash removal. Electricity is about all you're going to have to pay on top of that. So actually
Pretty
pays
awesome.
pretty well. So yeah.
Another condo. We got a lot of condos. This one's way up there though. $1,389,000 in Frisco.
This one,
place,
yeah,
I like
in
this.
the heart of Frisco. I think this is, I mean, you're walking distance to Main Street, the marina. This is anywhere you can be, in my opinion. That's just kind of like this easy access to downtown Frisco is pretty cool. I did a little walking video for downtown Frisco, so you have to check for that. That I sent you. It's kind of a walking tour through Frisco Main Street, but
Nice.
yeah, but it's a 3-bedroom, 1,356 square feet. Nice outside living spaces and decks. They've updated this thing. You can see it's got just kind of nice floors. It's got some fun modern look in there.
Yeah, it does.
This hallway caught my eye. Just like that, the curves, redone kitchen, and yeah, it's just got some fun, unique looks to it.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Plus a garage.
It's got a garage too.
Yeah, definitely having a garage up here is very nice.
How many floors is this condo?
Just 2.
It's 2. Is the garage underneath it, or is it detached?
No, it's detached.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, look at that. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'll shot up Mount Royal in the background there.
Look how pretty that is.
Yeah.
Man,
So
I always get so jealous looking at all these things. All right, here is a single family residence for $1,700,000 in Dillon, Colorado.
Yeah, so the Whispering Pines neighborhood. Great local neighborhood. And I call it a local neighborhood just because, I mean, a lot of people have second homes in there and stuff, but you can't rent these anything shorter than 60 days. So then it won't really work for like a second homeowner that wants to short-term rent them. But this one in particular, you can, all these trails out the back there, you can see just backs up to a lot of great trails. But this one in particular, I thought was a really good price, $563 a square foot for something built in 2001. Really nice neighborhood. All the homes in this neighborhood are just very consistent, very upscale. Yeah. So I thought this one was an excellent value.
Yeah, this one's really classy. I like this one.
Yeah, you got 2-car garage, 3,100 square feet, so you get a lot of space.
Yeah, this one's so nice.
Yeah, I think this one will go. This one should go pretty quick. Seems like a really good value. So
they did a really good job on it.
Yeah, 5 bedrooms.
Like hallway.
5 bed, 4 bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, artwork
built. It looks good.
That's a good looking house.
Yep, I think it's one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I really like the way they put that one together. You said they built this when?
2001.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, here's our final listing, just under $2 million. This guy's out in Breckenridge, Colorado.
Yeah, so south of Breckenridge, 39 degrees north subdivision, which sounds up there, and it is kind of up there. So, but with the elevation, you also get stellar views on this one. So,
well, I'm excited to look at these pictures. Let's see.
They pin this one on a little wrong. But yeah, it's got, go through these because your views on this are just incredible.
I've got 40 pictures for this one here.
40. Oh, wow. I don't have to look at all of them.
Look at that. It kind of looks like it spreads that golden across.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like it's fire burning through. Yeah.
A good fire, everyone.
It's a good kind. Yeah.
A beautiful fire. Look at that. I love the way that you can see right down that valley. That's so
that
cool.
is just a killer view right there.
You weren't lying about these views. Okay, so is that the tape that you were talking about earlier?
Oh, yeah. Nice eye. Yeah, that's the heat tape. Yep.
Okay, and there's those. How do they have this up here on the? I guess this beam is holding up everything.
Right. You get your crane, put that up there. Lots of.
No
Lots of
diving.
greens for hot tubs. Yeah, one thing to note: if you're on a well up here, hot tubs, you got to kind of know, if you got augmented water rights, or do you have to get somebody like a second company come fill up your hot tub? So that's just something to keep in mind if you're looking at homes on wells.
Are you allowed to collect rainwater out there?
You can now. They didn't used to let you do that, but there is. I don't know the details on it, but you can collect some rainwater now.
That's cool.
Yeah. You guys do that?
No.
Yeah.
Arizona, you are not allowed to. I don't know why. I've not looked into it. There's a few people that do it. If you go on YouTube and look, yeah, I kind of wonder why they're not like in trouble yet or something.
Yeah. I would imagine they want to let everything go into the water stream. So,
Yeah.
but so this guy is 3,895 square feet. It's pretty big, 4-bed, 5-bath, almost 4,000 square feet, built in 1989. But yeah, that one caught my eye. I just like the views on it. And,
you can't argue with those views. Those things are crazy good.
You can't. So,
all right, that's all I've got.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Benji. Thank you for watching. This has been the Ski Summit Real Estate Show, and I hope to catch you next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave us a like below and share us on social media. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check this description below for the things we mentioned in the episode. I'm Matt Dayton. It's been the Ski Summit Real Estate Show, and I hope to see you in the mountains soon.